right, chat, we got some more Sombra gameplay from Vinny on Nimbani. Let's check it out. I think they were playing this super easy too. Kind of positioning on the high ground, responding to whatever dives. I like this. I actually really like this. Playing safe here, seeing the chaser go in. Don't got a chaser. She'll probably outrun you. And repositioning. Yeah, this is really good. And what I love about this is that, especially Sombra, identifying where you get your most value here. If they're running, which now they're running Winston, right? They're running Doom before, I believe. Or no, you're running Doom. Winston, Sombra, Tracer. They're dive, right? And as long as you know that as Sombra, you can play into that. You know, what are they going to do on dive? They're going to dive, right? They're not just going to stand there all day. So you can use that to your advantage and be like, okay, what are they running? Okay. And what are they running that maybe if you want to go a little bit more aggressive, what are they running that can't dive with them, right? And in this comp, all the things that can dive together are right here. Like, these are the easy ones. If Moira positions well, she can dive with them if she sets up, but it's going to take her setup time to do that. So most likely these four will dive together and she'll be by herself. So if you want to, you can go for a pressure on the Moira and try to take that 1v1. Not a great choice considering she's pretty okay at dealing with Sombra, but if you hack her and get her orb, whatever. Or you can take the even easier route, which is probably what I would do, and just anticipate where they're probably going to dive. So they're running dive together. All these four here are probably going to dive where your whole team is on this high ground, right? So what I'd probably do as Sombra here is take an off angle and then try to either A, hack the monkey as he's jumping in, because he's probably going to go main, most likely. So I'll probably set up down here or over here as Sombra. I'll set up right here. And then I'm literally just going to watch for monkey when he looks like he's going to jump. And the moment I see him jump, I'm going to go for the hack. Because if I hack him and he doesn't have bubble when he lands, he's probably going to get immediately destroyed. Or I can do the same thing with Tracer, or I can try to watch for Sombra when she goes for the hack on my back line, right? She's probably going to set up behind our team and hack them during the dive. You can counter hack the Sombra and then just kill the Sombra, easy peasy. So this is like setup stuff that we're talking about that you can really kind of position yourself for these fights and play against what the dive is most likely going to do. So let's see what happens here. Oh, she's off the map. No, she's not. So they go straight to point since they got two picks on you. Sojourn goes crazy. We back up. Good live. Nice. Identifying win conditions. That's fair. I mean, win conditions is kind of an abstract thing because it changes so much. It's just if we do this, we will. Win conditions are. It's just like if we do these things, the likelihood of us winning the fight is extremely high. Right. So a win condition would be if, like, let's say we're looking at this comp right now against what they're running. If we EMP them, it's kind of going to go either way. If we EMP and Cole, still probably could, we'll probably have a higher chance of winning, but not that much. If we EMP and Sojourn ult and speed boost in, the likelihood is very high of us winning. Or like comboing 3 ults. So like using beat, like this 3, beat to Sojourn ult and then EMPing it. Like the likelihood of us winning is like, that's like probably at least an 80%, right? So that would be like a win condition. A lot of times, like higher ones, depending on what the enemy team comp's running, like grab freeze, right? Let's just be easy. Grab freeze. Is that a win condition? Could be. If grab freeze is a win condition, they're definitely not running Kiri. They're definitely probably not running BAP. Well, even BAP. If they're running BAP, that's still a pretty good win condition. So like if they're running like a static comp, let's say that, like they're running more of like a brawl, and you guys are running kind of a match brawl with Zarya, but more, you know, just heavy damage. Grab freeze would be really good. So that could be your win condition, because if you freeze them, or if you grab them and freeze them, you do a little freezies and you freeze them, you are going to probably get 2 picks. Because even if BAP immortalities, you'll be able to destroy the immortality and kill the people inside of it. But if they're running like Life Weaver, for example, who can like pull the enemy tank out or whatever and do whatever, that's going to be less of a win condition. So it mainly just means, is the likelihood really high that we'll win this fight if we use these ults? Those are your win conditions. What about identifying wind conditions? Well, that's probably the weather department, and you'll probably want to take a look at your local weather station for that one. Does that make sense though? That's what I mean. It's more of an abstract concept, but it's more of just like, if we do these things, we will very likely win that fight. That's a win condition. If you have no win conditions, you're relying on other factors. For example, I mean, your win condition doesn't have to be ult economy either. Your win condition can be diving a certain support. Your win condition on like a dive comp might be, all right, if we dive the BAP or the brig, sorry, if we dive the brig and kill the brig, that might be our win condition. Like, if we can get the brig out, we're going to win the fight after that, most likely. That might be like your only win condition at that point. So that's why you'll hear people, we have to dive the brig, guys, or we're not going to win this fight. That's like a win condition. And if you don't really have a win condition, you're just going to be relying on like random picks, like certain pushes, and people and like enemies making mistakes. Good translocate there, right there. Huge. Show that, farm that guy up, dude. Farm him up, baby. Farm him up. I like that you're playing more with your team here, Vinny. This is something that I need to do. Oh, damn. Huge bib. This is something that if I want to keep playing Sombra, I want to do more often, because I feel like I'm trying to go on these adventures too often. You can get a lot of value from just playing with your team as Sombra. I think if I start doing that, it's gonna improve my win rate like immensely. See the monkey going for the pressure. I love that you preemptively get out with the translocate. Not doing much here. Don't need to really poke too much from here. B comes out just to sustain your doom. Cool. Yeah, and I think they get this point too. So good job living here. Probably live in the back line a little bit. I think you can probably use your virus more often. I'm noticing it's off cooldown quite often, and we're not using it. Yeah, it's something that I do all the time too, but as a second pair of eyes, that's definitely something I'm seeing, is that we're just not using virus as much.
It's go time.
Good rotate. Good live here. He dies here. Ayo, let's go.
Catch you later. That party was boring.
Huge picking that Bastion. Big EMP. Pop the rally for whatever reason. Yeah, that was good. That's patient. I would be careful of setting up your EMP right in front of the enemy's window where they're going to be shooting through. Just because there's a very high chance that you get dunked before you get your EMP out, or taking an off angle before you tap that one out. But huge EMP, good value, good timing too. Nice. Notice he's by himself. Yeah, just eat him up here. Ooh, buddy. Uh-oh. We've been chased. All right, so we know the monkey is definitely okay with diving us and chasing us. Just gotta be aware of that. Probably recommend at that point. You can always learn something from each of your deaths. This goes for any hero, chat. Literally any hero, you can always learn something from each of your deaths. And the best question to ask yourself every time you die is just what happened and how can I avoid that in the future? If the monkey, like we hacked the Bastion and then the monkey was able to dive us and chase us, at that point, just be like, okay, well, now I just need to make sure I'm far enough away to where if monkey dives me, he's not gonna be able to catch me. It's like that kind of stuff. Just being aware of it. Now, that doesn't mean you're not gonna make that mistake again. It's just making you conscious of what is happening in the game and why it's happening so you can avoid it in the future. As long as you spot it enough times. Every death tells you what you did wrong. I was playing too aggressive. I went in for a hack instead of I should have just like virused first. I was playing in an area that was experiencing a bunch of spam and I got forced out of invis, so I had to use my translocator early and they caught me. Like every death can tell you what you did wrong in that scenario and how you can avoid that in the future.
Somebody call system hack. Too slow, carnala. Thanks. Hackeo listo. Feeling much better. 60 seconds.
Damn. Okay, that was just a BM move. That was a BM move. 100%. He does it. Don't be afraid to match it. Matches it. Good pressure on the BAP here. Life grip out, which is huge. You still get the pick. Massive. I love that you're playing this high ground too. Really smart gameplay here. Yeah, I like that you didn't drop high ground to chase that kill. You just stayed on the high ground and used that LOS from there. Nice and safe. Kept your LOS of just you and the BAP so you could pressure it. And if he was able to live, that's fine. You just back up and then play that high ground again. That was great. Really smart gameplay here.
I need some backup.
There's the dive. Playing the high ground here. Smart relocation. Wait for that monkey to dive again. Translocate out. A little more aggressive. Gonna be a little bit low on this. Translocates in the back line. I like that you're pulling him away from that, making him make a choice here. Does he play with his team and push the payload in, or does he keep chasing you? A little bit early here. A little bit early on the contest. Lives to the translocate. CR break there. Rally comes out. This is huge for your team. Yeah, playing that rally. That's huge. Okay. And we get wipes. Yeah, not that bad. It was actually really good gameplay there. Good survivability. I was here for it. I want to get a moment badge for Twitch. All right, I don't think I got to say anything about that. Obviously, we missed the translocate, but also a super aggressive play. Okay, Drake fed a couple times. Looks like we're playing a little bit slower now. Takes the high ground. Waits for the pressure. Good hack, forcing out the slide probably. She's probably gonna pressure you if she gets healed. Oh, the Yari's one, nice. That's huge. Translocate's out. Really smart play. Going for the live. Keep that pick on the support. Support your hog with the hack on the Diva DM. That's fine. That's not really that great of an EMP, honestly. You got that. Yeah, you got that hacked. You guys can play around that all day. Ooh. Cool. All right. Now I'd probably the moment your tank gets close enough to pressure this, although you are running Zarya, so you got to make sure it's shot charge. Hit it with the EMP. They're all playing on point. Yep. Take out that healing pylon and then sit up on high ground. Hit him with the EMP and then play from the high ground right there. Just farm him up. This is really good for you. This hack doesn't really do much.
I am taking the objective. Reinforce this position.
Gotta be careful. This is a very aggressive play. We're probably dying this. We don't. Damn.
It's go time.
See, I'm still not a fan of EMPing without Translocator. You can take the time and run behind them, and just EMP right next to him and then translocate out. I think it's a good habit to get into for Sombra players to not translocate in for the EMP. Unless you guys are diving. If you guys are diving, then maybe. If you're going to kind of force to be play there as five, that's fine. But typically when you EMP, you're by yourself and you want that option to get out with the Translocator. So just a good habit to get into. Won't always bite you in the ass, but you know, I'd get in the habit of it so it never does, you know. Donatello, you hit Master 5. Let's go. Okay, we hacked literally in front of a DPS. Bye. Stop hacking from in front of people. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. Playing back this up a little bit.
I'm on fire. Everyone follow me.
Chido. Payload's moving.
Ah, I keep forgetting Sombra's super quick. I can't do the 20-second skip ahead per death. Good off angle here, nice and safe. Pressuring where you can. Yeah, I don't really know if it was a good off angle, but I don't really know where you can go from here when you do get pressured, and I think that was kind of the issue. Playing from here, the moment they walk in, you can't really translocate anywhere safely. Playing like inside like that, I probably would have done the same thing, but again, let's think in hindsight. I died there. Why did I die there? Because I was playing in a room where I had nowhere to leave to translocate to safely without getting shot when I landed. Once they walked on me. How can I avoid that? Make sure if I'm going to engage somewhere, I know where I'm going to translocate to. That's going to be a safe area before I start the engagement to make sure I live. So, again, just an example of like asking yourself, why did I die there and how can I avoid it? So we're kind of doing the same thing here.
60 seconds remaining.
Nice. We grabbed her on that too. Huge. Hey, that's weird. Nice void. Playing inside. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what's going on with that front. Oh my god, absolutely Sombra diff. Jesus. I know you got bubbled a bit. Sombra diff. Let's go.
Catch you later.
Good farm. Oh, damn. You take that railgun to the face. Pop off the grab. We get some picks. Cool. All right. Yeah, your Sojourner and your Zarya kind of popped off there. Huge. Hi, Boo. Hey, Boo. Nice. See the map push up there. Immortality comes out. Pressure them away so they split their team. Like that, you're playing really safe around this corner. Good hack there too, man. This is great stuff. Always being available to translocate up to that high ground if you need to get out. Yeah, this is good stuff.
This ends now. It's go time.
Good pressure. Translocates out. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably just play slow here. One more fight left. You're probably going to be the one to touch. You have EMP. I would recommend, if you're in this situation, to make sure, if you EMP, make sure your team's able to follow up with it and they're close. If they're not close enough, do not EMP. Touch, translocate out, live, and then EMP on the next engagement. The Hog's ulting us away. Can we touch? Oh my god, nice touch. Good job focusing on the objective there too. Nice. Playing cover here. Damn, that turret actually just saved them this fight. Yeah, bottom time to get back. Reaper 2 taps. We love Reaper. Hog's back now. We get to pick on the Reaper though. Yeah, the Hog being there is gonna be, you guys don't have enough damage there to carve him up, to get him out. That's tough. Yeah, if that Bastion didn't have turret, you guys could have farmed through that Bastion in the map there. That's tough. Good stuff though. We're still engaging people in the front. I'm hoping you're aware of that at this point. If you're gonna hack somebody and you have the opportunity to be on an off angle or slightly behind them, always take just a half a second to go set that up. Don't hack in front of them, because either A, it'll be easier for them to interrupt it, or B, it's going to be super easy and quick for them to, it's going to be convenient for them to respond to you if you're hacking them from the front. That's obviously a bad habit. I didn't see too much of that, but it was pretty good. Outside of that, just asking yourself after every death, why did I die there? How can I avoid it in the future? Will save you a lot of deaths on a lot of heroes playing in Overwatch. That's a tip for everybody, dude. That is the easiest, most basic way to figure out how to play Overwatch. Why did I die? Why was it my fault? You know, no matter what, it's your fault, even if it's not. You know, why? Like, for example, if it wasn't your fault and you're like, oh my god, why did my Kyrie not cleanse? All right, why did I die there? Because my Kyrie didn't cleanse. How can I avoid that in the future? Don't rely on Kyrie to cleanse in these scenarios. So I need to play in a way that I don't rely on cleanse to be able to live those scenarios. So you can ask yourself that after every death.